Well, welcome to this episode of Sooner Legends Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Legend. And before you forget, jump out, hit that red subscriber button, smash that notification bell like you owe rent. That way you won't miss any of this good Oklahoma football that smackdown that we're going to be bringing. Can I get you to share the video, because sharing is caring, and for as little as $2.99 a month, you can become a member of Sooner Legends Podcast. Today, I have my official chaplain of Sooner Legends Podcast, Bishop Frank Newkirk, and a new guest on Sooner Legends Podcast. We have the Seatbelt Mafia, Derek Hamilton. Boyas, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Doing awesome,
good,
man.
Derek. I've been trying for several weeks to get you on the show, and here you are. How we feeling today, brother?
Man, blessed. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me. Ready to talk about. We had a big day in recruiting today. I'm ready to get it with y'all. Bishop, good to see you.
Bishop, how we feeling today?
We're feeling awesome. More than anything, we've been feeling vindicated. Because all of our haters, we thank you. Because the best is yet to come, and all receipts are coming due, period.
Amen, brother. Now, before we get into the recruiting, everybody's bringing up this John Mateer Venmo account. Guys, it is a big, fat, freaking nothing burger. Okay? It's because the pundits and everybody out there is scared that OU is coming like a blazing glory with guns blazing, and now they're just cherry picking BS to oh my God, John Mateer sports betting his Venmo account. Guys, I'm laughing about it. Watch y'all's take on it. Go ahead, Derek. You're new to the channel. Give us your.
I'm with you. I think it's a bunch of crap. Although I did just get a notification on the Score app saying that he came out and said it was just something joking around with his friends or something. I kind of wish that wouldn't have came to surface, because that's going to make them dig further. But I'm not sweating. It's nothing, man. It's if you're going to be like doing some illegal sports gambling, you're not going to put that twice in your headline of your sending money. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Hey, worst case scenario, I'll tell you, I don't think nothing's going to come of it, but Michael Hawkins is ready, man. So it's whatever.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bishop.
Hey, let's just be understanding. I explained to you about fire tests. We just went through it. And whenever somebody wants to throw dirt on you like that, that's because they're scared of your potential and knowing that you're coming and you're about to do major work. So like I said, you better be scared, because we're putting in work, and you realize without our OC and 6 of our wide receivers last year, we found a way to come out with 6 wins. Not even with the help of our quarterback. At times he was against us. So what you going to do now?
Exactly. Well, we got a new chatter in the chat. David Moyer, he said, Boomer Sooner from Alabama. Got a Sooner fan down.
Hey, I just moved from Alabama. I just moved from Dothan, Alabama, man. I'm living in Mississippi now, but yeah, shout out to Sooner in Alabama.
Yeah, brother. Shout out. Welcome into our chat. Well, like I said, guys, I mean, I've been following OU since Moses wrote the 10 Commandments, or God wrote the 10 Commandments, and I'm used to controversy. I mean, you're not OU football unless we got some controversy going on in our program, you know. So, but like I said, guys, I'm thinking of the Sooner in Texas. We don't know that for certain yet. Legend OU is still looking into it, but I think you're correct. It's a hoax. That's all. It's a big fat nothing burger, and Mateer come out about it. And you know that these Texas fans, I'm surprised they haven't been trolling yet, but
They're still trying to dig Sark out that locker from BB shoving his ass in there today.
Yeah. Let me say something to the family. Hey, family. Once John Mateer released his statement, and he had a chance that if he had any inkling, he could have said that it was true. He said it's false, and it was something between the friends. And then if you look at the Venmo, it's the friend's name. Documentation beat conversation. But we'll let it play out. We'll let it play out.
Yeah, we'll let it cook. We'll let it cook and stew, and it. I ain't worried about it because Seatbelt Mafia, you hit the nail on the head. Let's say it does come to true fruition. They don't want none of the Hulk.
No, he's ready and waiting, man. Like he's just ready for his time. If he gets to sit this whole year, that'll be great and get his red shirt back. But that kid's ready, man. He went through the fire last year
Yeah,
with no offensive
talk.
coordinator. Arbuckle will have him balling out.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of seatbelt, not only that, just think about he had a quarterback coach all that time to be able to give him the nuances and teach what he's been teaching John and how to audible and with his speed and accuracy of the
Oh my
football.
God.
Come on, y'all. They don't want that smoke. I'm telling you, they have no idea what's coming down the pipe. And we haven't done nothing, but when we get a chance to, hey, it's a relentless pursuit of championship excellence, period, point blank.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Big Bogue that said uh, on several occasions? I think I know Jason has that before his career's over, that kid's gonna be in New York. So I mean, whenever y'all let him loose, I mean, he's different, man. He's different. I can't
Yeah.
imagine
Well,
in an offense. I mean,
that's what I was thinking last night. You know, going back reflecting on Hawks year last year, I'm thinking if this kid just had a decent quarterback coach, he would. And now that he's got Arbuckle and John Mateer's quarterback coach at Oklahoma, with the addition of Arbuckle, boy howdy, y'all.
yeah,
And I don't know if y'all seen the clip on YouTube. One thing that I noticed about Hawk that changed during one of their it wasn't an actual scrimmage, it was just going through progressions, is he's not one reading flying. That head is on a swivel, he's looking. That told me that the mix of Coach K and Arbuckle was just the right mix of what Hawk was needing.
well,
And
who you gonna put on him to spy with the weapons we got? I mean, you're gonna get killed either way, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I would like to on that one video that Doc Holliday is speaking of, Sooner Legend. That was the third read when he hit 86 for that touchdown. That was the third read in the routes.
Yes. Yes. And let's just go back to last year. I mean, in the Auburn game, that dime he threw toward the end of the game that led to a touchdown. I mean, he put that right on the numbers. So,
Man, let me tell you, I lived in Alabama, and I got to take my whole family to that one, and that pass got caught like right in front of where we was sitting. It was awesome to see that go down.
No
oh,
doubt.
wow.
Hey,
Oh, wow,
no
Derek.
doubt, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And
Yeah,
let's just think about it. He's already had the speed and he already had the accuracy, but to be able to read defenses and know what he's reading and how to, uh, be able to articulate and break down that defense to take it apart, you can't. That type of stuff now, man, is second to none. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, it's a special thing to have a quarterback coach that really does teach the intricate details of actual reading defenses and trusting you to audible. So if John Mateer
Mm-hmm.
audible, so can Mike. Think of that.
That's right.
You know what?
You
What makes
go ahead.
makes you feel better? My bad, Mike. What made me feel
Go
even
ahead,
better
bro.
is you seen that tweet that his father put out, man. So there's no, you can tell Mike Jr.'s all in. Like he's not salty because Mateer's coming in starting over him. Like they're embracing what we got going on and they're stoked about it.
Yeah. Well, Jason had a show the other day, and I kind of made a comment in the chat, but Jason has thousands of followers, and he can't. So everybody is having what they call it, PTSD over the jet sweep. But let me tell you something. You put Canick with his 4.2 speed in a jet sweep, I guarantee you it will work. Because Canick, if you go back and watch his tape when he was in high school, you can't coach 4.2. I don't
No.
care who you are.
Mm.
And that's in pads. And that was in pads. So you put Canick in a jet sweep on like 3rd and 10 when the defense has to account for all of our other weapons, and can't they're going to get toast. They're going to get
Not
toast.
to not to mention Brute. That dude's a hoss, man.
Yeah. And if I can also add a little detail to that, just think off of that jet sweep, last year we didn't have the other artillery that we got this year. Which one you gonna choose? Even if we do play action off of that type of sweep, they don't know who we're going to. So it's gonna work a lot more better because you got those the arsenal ready to be shot. So I'm telling you now, get your popcorn ready. It's a
Get
special year brewing.
ready.
I believe it is.
That and I tell you what, this running back room is going to be lethal and scary this year too. When you got Ott, uh, the one I always mess up, Ryan Tatum, Tatum Ryan or whatever his name is, X Rob, you know, uh, Giovanni Barnes, uh, uh,
Blaylock.
Tory Blaylock, God, guys, and like the defense, we can rotate them in and out. And these guys are. That's all I'm going to say. But the
Yeah.
running back room is the sharpest I've seen it in a while.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it did us good. You hate to see players go down, but it did good for Tory to really get some isolated uh, issue reps at the running back when everybody was down for a little bit, nursing some stuff. So
Yeah,
uh, he's 209 and ready to rock and roll.
go ahead,
Man,
Derek.
I'll tell you what I'm excited about, man, is what we're hearing about our DBs, our you
Oh,
know, Cortland Guillory and Newcomb and all them, man. That's exciting, guys. Because man, I was listening to I don't know if y'all watched uh,
Barely.
Damian Mackey and them.
Yeah. D Mac and B Wise. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and he was putting it out there. His hot take was how if everything works out and these young guys are stepping up like they're supposed to, you can move Eli to the inside as a slot DB. And boy, man, I started thinking about what he was saying. I was like, man,
yeah,
And to piggyback back off of that, Derek, just think about it, you guys. We have the reason they made sure they can work many different positions is that with the competitive depth, just that little increment move allows it to be a no-fly zone in our secondary with our front seven rushing.
go ahead, Derek.
that's the thing. Our front seven's gonna be so good, man. Our DBs aren't gonna, that quarterbacks aren't gonna have much time, man.
Mm-mm. No, And that's where you're going to see a lot of pickpockets, pick sixes, long interception returns, fumble recoveries, scooping scores. I mean, dude, it's going to be a plethora of stuff to watch. Hello, Coach Tricks. How you doing? Coach, do you want me to send you a link?
And I would like to say this, now that we're getting close to playing, I want people to understand the scrimmage was perfect. If you got a battle between the offense and defense, where the offense wins some and the defense wins some, and the ending score was 21-19, that means they are iron sharpen iron. And so any other team wouldn't have fared as good as we did. So our defense is making our offensive line way better. And so with that said, look out, man. I think without a shadow of a doubt, we are prime and ready for a opportunity to seize the moment and make a major push toward the playoffs. Just my humble opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bish. You know, as I look at last season, with the amount of injuries, and I hate to bring this up, amount of injuries, lack of coaching, blah, blah, blah. I felt fortunate to get the wins that we did. And if you go back, like the South Carolina game, oh, everybody thinks we got blown out. Well, I'm going to say something that I hear top-notch football commentators say all the time. You take out the giveaways. We give away 21 points in that game to South Carolina. How many points did they score on their own in that game? Not much. Not much. So you take that 21 points out, and I've heard Kirk Herbstreit say it. I've heard all of them yahoos say it. You take that 21 points out, and it'd have been a hell of a different ballgame.
Well, getting punched in the mouth like that so quick, man, that's just hard to recover from.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
with that said, I'll tell you, you start looking at that. Not only that, to have a major position on the field to give the ball away or to make mistakes. In that time, it was like quicksand. There's no way for us to regain any type of ground. But in that quicksand, we were learning how to dig together as one. And this year, it's allowed us to have competitive depth.
Boy, have y'all been seeing Deion Burks? Wow. Yeah, 6'4". We caught. I caught. Did y'all catch Big Bill's interview about the offensive line? Dude, has he not lost some weight? He
Yeah,
is
sure.
looking sharp.
That's what I'm saying, man. Big salute. He's the secret weapon this year because the work he put in, his offensive line is doing extra to make sure they get his back.
Well, man, with the way he talks about Poj and Kasusi, man, I can't help but think those kids are going to be in there early.
Oh yeah, and that and EP. He did say EPL is a little bit overly aggressive.
Hey,
But see,
go ahead, Mike.
I like that. I like to hear when an offensive line coach say, I have an overly aggressive offensive lineman, because that means this kid is nasty.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, family. On top of that, Bill said when they had that Joe Moore, he thought it was the worst offensive line he had.
Mm-hmm.
He said that. So that's why I say sometimes when you're building in a fire, you can't see what you truly have. But I can see that they're going day after day against this number one D line, and they have no choice but to iron sharpen iron. So who's gonna beat them worse than we can? I'm excited. I'm excited, you guys. So
It's
let's
just
get into what you got on the topic today.
Do what?
What's on the dock? What you got? What you got?
Let's get into our new recruit that announced his commitment today, Jake Kreul. 2026 elite, that high 4-star defensive edge rusher out of Florida. After me and Bishop talked today, I went and watched. Good God, this guy's nasty. Go ahead, Dirk.
he's got a high motor, that's for sure. The kid looks good, man. He destroys. I mean, it's high school competition, but at them camps, he's destroying folks.
Yeah, and like
Now,
I
is
said,
he
go ahead, go ahead, Mike. Finish up.
did he attend the same school as Stoney and Jackson IMG Academy?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh
sir.
Lord,
And see, I
ouch!
want people to understand he's a he's a hand technician as well as being able to put together his uh his pass rushing moves. When you're a hand technician, you don't allow anyone to get in your body, so you're more effective in the run as well in being able to get off and do a pass rush. That is highly important because you can always add girth to be strong enough as you keep growing in the system. But to already have the technique, man, it's a beautiful thing. Looking forward to having them be a part of
Mm-hmm.
the family.
What's
Go ahead,
crazy
Dirk.
is you look at it, we might have in 2 3 years, we may have three defensive linemen from IMG Academy starting for us.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes,
yes,
sir. Hey,
man,
shh,
man. I
with the
just
playoffs.
yeah I, one thing that stood out about me about Jake Curl when I watched just a little bit of videos is this kid cannot he won't stay blocked. I mean, try blocking him. It ain't
Yeah,
going to happen. Did you
because
notice that, Bish?
yeah, he has. You know what it is? He has that relentless pursuit that no matter what you do to me, I'm gonna find a way to my goal, and you can't teach that. That's innate. That's
Mm-mm.
someone that realized that this opportunity that I have before me is what I make of it, and what work I put into it is what I'm gonna get out of it. And because of that, that's why Chavis in his early days sought him because he saw his heart. He saw the relentless pursuit and his willingness to never cease to be blocked. That's what we're getting. You're getting a dog that's ready to
Yeah.
hunt. You're getting a dog, a beast that's ready to hunt. And we got him. When everybody, all the signs was trying to say, Texas got him. All receipts are coming due. Keep putting that narrative out there. We appreciate you.
Now we're starting to see the fruits of Jim Nagy's labor. This this ain't the only one. Trust me. We win some games this year, and we don't even have to go deep in the playoffs. We do what we're supposed to do this year. You'll see 2026 recruiting class flood, and you will see recruits flip. What do you think, Seatbelt Mafia?
Yeah, I think the winning. I mean, it's gonna change a lot of things, and I am very confident we're gonna win, man. Like I think you listen to the interviews, like 6'4" was saying in the comments. You can tell these coaches and players, even though look, they're not trying to be cocky or nothing, but they know they got something.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what?
Okay, guys.
Go ahead.
Uh, let's welcome in our good friend, the Spyro, Oklahoma Flash, who now resides in North Carolina, the one and only, often imitated and never duplicated, Coach Rick.
Coach
Boy,
Reed.
boy, you
My
crazy,
boy,
man.
my boy.
What's going on, seatbelt? How's everything going, big dog?
Doing great. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, doing good. Hey, man, listen to y'all guys talk a little bit of the truth about these new recruits and about all this negativity that's going on in Oklahoma, man. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It
Let's,
just shows that everybody's scared.
Coach, we give our
What's up?
opinion. Let's hear your opinion on this John Mateer BS that's surfaced today.
Oh man, that's trolling stuff, man. Look, I was telling somebody at work about this, man. It's like, look, they said that shit happened what 3 years ago, and it's just now coming to
Mm-hmm.
light. But here's the thing: everybody is picking John Mateer, man, to be the great quarterback in the SEC. Who was anointed the best quarterback in the SEC before John Mateer? Arch
Don't say
Manning.
it.
So you
Arch
can't have
Manning.
Don't
you
say
can't have
Arch
nothing.
Manning.
I'm just gonna pull the band-aid off, man. Look, all this is look, you cannot have a quarterback coming in here with more hype and more hoopla than Arch Manning. So they got to throw some dirt, pull some things, and then find out. I mean, we've all had some people come and do some things behind closed doors, man, to try to put salt in our game. So they're gonna do whatever they can to make John Mateer's credibility look bad. So if he does win that Heisman, hint hint, or he does win some things, it's gonna look a little bit suspect. So I think it's just all a bunch of BS and everything, man. So it didn't come out until he came to Oklahoma. When he was at Washington State, nobody
Nobody.
cared. Nobody
Nope.
cared. But what person is going to put in the memo for betting debt or for betting gamble? That's stupid as hell. That's just like me going to the police station and saying, "Hey, I just robbed somebody," and the address is so and so and so and so. I mean, you don't self-incriminate yourself on purpose. It's just a lot of stuff, man. That's just my thought on it. It's just my thought.
Yeah. Uh, Go ahead, seatbelt mafia. I think you was
I
wanting
was just going to ask
to
Coach,
chime in.
do you think how far you think it'll go anywhere?
Say it again.
Do you think anything will come of it?
No, you can't make anything of it and everything. To be honest and everything, there is no proof behind it. But statute of limitation and everything, man, you can't go back and try to penalize somebody something that might not have happened. You need some hard evidence in order for this to happen. And if they do, how long ago has Michigan cheated on the Spygate and they ain't penalized their ass yet? And that's been almost what 2 or 3 years ago. Ain't, they ain't gonna do nothing, man. It ain't gonna do nothing.
All
That's
I
just my
got to
take on
say
it.
is whoever did that type of digging, y'all are sad, man. Because y'all know y'all scared. Because if that's what you got on us, that ain't gonna
Well,
stop what's
well,
going
well,
coming your way.
well. Look at it like this, Bishop and Mike. I don't want to try to hijack the show. I just want y'all to ask yourself one important question. If you put the numbers between John Mateer and Arch Manning side by side, who are you rocking with? Somebody that's been proven, somebody that's done it, or somebody that has all the hype and that he might do it. If we live in a world of stats, if we live in a world of facts, we live in a world of you got to have a paper trail to back up what you're doing. John Mateer has that. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of BS, to be honest. That's just my thought.
Mhm. Sounds like gumbo. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
But
Coach, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, if you go by stats, John Mateer is far above and beyond and way past Arch Manning. How many games did Arch start last year? Two.
two.
And He's already the golden boy, the golden child. Let me ask Texas fans. I know they're not in the chat, but Texas fans, what if his last name wasn't Manning and it was Joe Blow? Enough
It
said.
means something. It means something, man. Having that last name. That last name means something. I told y'all
Exactly,
on the
Coach. That's what I'm
I
saying.
told y'all on the last podcast I had, sooner or later, sometime this year, Arch Manning's gonna have a commercial with his two uncles. I'm just telling you, sooner or later, it's gonna happen. They're not gonna let that pass. That he's a money
No.
cow. That name means something.
Mm-hmm.
So
It does, Coach. And you know what? What? Let's not forget. There was another famous name at the University of Texas who we made our punching bag, and that was Chris Sims. His daddy
yeah.
was famous quarterback for the New York Giants. Will Arch be that way? I don't know, but there's a possibility because, you know, I don't care if it's football, basketball, baseball, NASCAR, what. When you got a famous father, grandfather, etc., in said sports, it's a proven fact that you're not as good. And plus, Arch Manning wasn't that good anyway. Or, I mean, Archie. I remember Archie when he played for Nolans.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you follow in the shadows of a famous father, prime example. Now, Kyle Petty was solid in NASCAR, but he was nothing like his daddy, winning 7 Winston Cups and etc. It's a proven fact that when your daddy or your grandpa is a great sports legend, you will never, ever, ever achieve that status. Am I wrong, Coach?
No, you're not wrong. But why are we trying to compare these guys to their uncles or dads or whoever? We as Oklahoma fans, we've seen this movie before. Texas, you're about to see the sequel. There's another 5-star that came through Oklahoma that everybody had all this hoopla and praise for, and what he do when he come in the damn ball game. He's shit in the bed. 12 fumbles, so many interceptions later. Now he's no longer at Oklahoma. So be careful. Let the young man go out there and perform and play before you start anointing him the great one. I think it's a lot of pressure for a young man to take on himself with a new offensive line. I think it's a lot for him to come in there and be the savior for a program that is destined by ESPN to be such a great team this year. We'll see. Then that old saying, pressure breaks pipes and everything, man. I just don't understand why they want to put that much pressure on him.
Right. Hey, Seatbelt Mafia, you said something in the green room a while ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't Texas have some O-line players already out with injury?
Yeah, I believe I heard that. Well, I know one of them's out for
They
the
have
season. I'm
they have
not sure
two.
about the other one. Both of them are tackles.
They have 2 out. Yep.
And mind
We were
you,
talking.
they already had 4 new linemen to begin with.
Yes. So,
Look, well, let's not making an excuse for them. They held our feet to the fire. Let's hold their feet to the fire. I mean, I don't want to hear you didn't let us get away when all 6 of our receivers were out and our offensive line was going through a lot of here and there and this injury, and then we had receivers with concussions and receivers with broken legs and this and that.
Oh yeah, I don't
You
want to hear
talk
none
about,
of it. I don't want to hear none of it.
yeah.
And my thing is, I'm just looking at our defensive front. They were going to struggle anyway. So I mean, it's crazy all that noise they're talking, man. Like, I know one thing for sure: our defensive front 3 deep across the board. It's gonna be tough.
If you guys listen to the I don't know if you guys get it down there. There's Bill Belichick has a TV show down here, and he had Nick Saban on today, and they were talking about defensive fronts. And when Nick Saban say something, everybody feel like, oh man, Nick Saban said something. They asked him who has name the top 5 defenses, not just in the SEC, in the nation. He had Oklahoma number 1. the defensive line. So if Nick Saban can see what we see as OU fans, that's all I need to see, because he's a great judge of character. He's a great judge of talent as well for all those guys that he's put in the NFL. So if he can say that Oklahoma has a great defensive line, it's going to be a nasty ass season for some teams and everything, man. And look, we all know what's going to happen. A lot of us are trying to avoid the question because we don't want Oklahoma to come out there out the gate and start whooping everybody's ass. But I predict that Oklahoma is going to be at least 7-0 or 8-0 before they lose their first game. That's my
11-1.
that ain't nobody else's.
11-1.
Well, that's the thing too, Coach. And when you think about it, if we get to 6-0, we can go 3-3 the rest of the year. All we got to do is go 3-3 and we're in the playoffs.
Well, see, Bill, this is my main thing. I want people. See, I think this is a year that we're going to finally not be satisfied with 6-0.
Mhm.
You know, I think these players are tired of hearing all the negativity about what's your coach might not be here next year. Why are players coming here to Oklahoma when the coach might not be here next year? Or you got the four horsemen back together again for what? Because next year they're going to be disbanded. I think there's so much negativity that these guys are going to finally learn how to take it one game at a time.
Yeah.
One game at a time. Don't worry about next week. Focus, practice, maintain, do what you're supposed to do your job game by game. If you do that, Oklahoma's going to be sitting pretty and everything I'd say by the Alabama game. By the Alabama game, they're going to be, and this is just me, they're going to be 8-0 or 7-1. And if they're 7-1, I don't know where that loss is going to come from. But I know a lot of teams right now on the East Coast, they're talking about it. Y'all might not hear it down in the South, but they are talking about Oklahoma out the ass on the East Coast. Because Brent Venables, he lives rent-free in South Carolina. They still got his name. He's Jesus in cliques in South Carolina. So you can't say anything negative about Brent Venables in South Carolina. But they know what he can do. They've seen him walk into South Carolina Stadium and shut them down 35-0. He's seen them go into South Carolina and beat the brakes off them with a dismantled team, Clemson. Oklahoma have all the weapons that they can go in there and do some damage to some of these teams, man, with young quarterbacks.
Yeah. 100,
So-
Coach. 100. I've got us after the Red River be undefeated.
You know the game about Texas that scares me about Texas? This is what scares me about Texas. That some of the guys going to come into that game over-energized. Sometimes you don't need to be too focused. If you come in that game and there's no butterflies in your stomach and you don't have a little bit of, that makes me nervous. I want you to have some butterflies in your stomach because then that makes you human. Don't come in there overconfident. Don't come in there doing it. Just come in there and do your job. Oklahoma's defense is going to keep them in every single game this year.
Mm-hmm.
The offense just has to come out there and make sure they don't have a replica of last year, which I can't see that happening because with the weapons we got, the quarterback that we got, the OC that we got, and then nobody's still talking about Kevin Wilson. Kevin Wilson's going to keep Arbuckle under control and calm, collective. And keep the gas on the damn brake. I don't want to hear no brakes. Gas. If we get 65, go for 80. We get 80, go for 100. I don't care no more.
Well, Coach, lest we forget, back in the 80s when Barry Switzer played his former head coach, Chet Fairbanks, Colorado, 84-49. Barry didn't let up at all.
Hey, Jimmy got a question for you, Mike.
Yeah, let me put it up here. I see it. Do y'all see the offense moving? Oh yeah. I sure do. I
Well,
sure do.
Yep.
what do you, Jim? Seatbelt. What did you think that game would be? What I'm gonna have it later on my show tonight. What do you guys think that score would be if that game was close or if it
Michigan,
was a
man.
blowout?
You talking about Michigan?
Yes, sir.
I've got. I'm gonna say 24 to 28 points. I think we're gonna smoke. I don't. I think we're gonna tear that freshman up, man.
Okay.
I've I've already made my prediction for that game. It's going to be 48-10.
Say what?
48-10 OU against Michigan.
Just too many. Michigan got a good defense, man. I'm not gonna say 48.
I think our defense will score 3.
If I
35 to
can,
6.
Yeah, and what?
so what, Bishop?
35 to 6.
Damn. Okay.
And
Yeah.
the reason to piggyback off of seatbelt, I didn't say the points was going to come all offense. I think Kip Lewis is going to pick that freshman's pockets at every turn, and Gentry Williams. I think you're going to see at least 3, maybe 4 defensive scores.
And to double off of that, seatbelt, you were talking about watching that Damian Max show, and BY's big salute to the fam. That D Mac was letting you know if they're able to push Eli into that inside receiver, man, could you imagine how much more with the front 7 we have? It's going to be like hits galore as long as we play our positions. That's a beautiful thing.
I think that game's gonna be like 20, 20, 20, 27-13.
Yeah,
So
you and
think they're
Jimmy
going to score?
Satterfield coaches. Coach,
Because you gotta look
you and Jimmy Satterfield are neck and neck. Jimmy has 27-17 OU over Michigan.
Okay.
you got to look at position because the defense is not going to allow them to get the ball down past the 50 and the 40 and the 30. So they're going to be punting a lot. So we'll get a few field goals here and there because it's going to take. I mean, look at the last time when Baker went to Tennessee when he had a Samaje Perine and he had a lot of weapons around him. It took him a little bit time to get that offense going. So against a good defense, you want to figure them out. They're going to have some things for us too, but I think that we get 2 or 3 field goals here and there. So yeah, T-Boomer, something like that. Something like 28-9, 28-13. It's going to be a good game. The defense is going to dominate, but don't you think it resembles when we went to Nebraska when Dylan Gabriel was here? And that's all we heard was, oh man, Nebraska is this and Nebraska that. And we won that game, 41-13, something like that?
Yeah. 49-13.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's to man.
Go
ahead, C.
I was just going to say, I look at this as a big statement game for us to let people know we're coming this year. I hope we come out and we don't like you said, Coach Riggs. I hope we don't get off the gas if we get on their neck.
I don't think we're going to do that. I think BV can't afford to let that happen. I also think that Kevin Wilson is going to help him with a game plan. We all can sit here and make a score up, but I'm just trying to be honest and realistic. That's a blue blood. You just can't come in there and just spank them like with baby powder on. I mean, you're gonna have to get in the little trenches, they got some big boys and they're gonna try to run the ball. Now, here's the big thing: if they can't run the ball, then yeah, it might be over with quick. If they can't run the ball,
And I believe,
I,
Coach Ricks, really believe that's why we really need to play them, is because if we're going to be the number one D line in the nation, you got to prove it on the field. It's all great for us to, as fans see it, or analysts see it, but when you put it out on the field and you do it on the field, it speaks volumes. So I'm just looking forward to the opportunity to really get it done.
okay, I
well,
understand that.
Coach, I understand your point about blue bloods, but if you go through the history of Oklahoma playing blue bloods, prime example when we played Nebraska in '85. They wouldn't have never scored a touchdown if Eric Mitchell wouldn't have fumbled. I mean, we there's just what, and here's my point. OU right now with their defense and our offense is this quarterback. He hasn't played a game yet, right?
That game he would have played one game.
Okay. He's coming to the Snake Pit, Norman, Oklahoma.
Okay.
He's never seen a defense like OU has.
True.
And when they come at him, like they're going to come, and trust me, they're coming, and hell's following. This kid is going to make. This kid's going to make because that's just the nature of a freshman quarterback when you throw him into the fire, especially in Norman, Oklahoma, where we all know it's a very hard place to win and play at. He's going to make. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm basing my 48 points off of. We might score maybe 17 points of our own, 20, 21 maybe of our own on offense, but the bulk of that score that I'm coming up with is the defensive scores. You're going to see some pick sixes. You're going to see some scooping scores, because when Danny Okoye has his hands on that quarterback, he gonna make some mistakes, Coach. Coach, that's what I'm basing my 48 points off of.
Well, okay. I respect that. But this is what I try to tell people and everything when we are dealing with making observations with our heart and with our feelings and with our gut versus this is a team that has a good defense. Well, no, this is a team that has a good defense too, and they've been going up against their defense too. So the one thing that differentiates from Brent Venables' defense, and don't get it twisted, this team beat Ohio State last year.
Yeah.
Okay, even though that's a rivalry game, just like Texas and OU. You can't go in there thinking that, okay, our defense is so good that we're going to limit you to allow our offense to score points. Okay, you can't think that way. You have to look at it like this. Hopefully that we are gelling and we're on all cylinders and we're kicking. If Oklahoma comes into that game with a mindset, this is what we're going to do, then it'll be a blowout. Because I just can't see that young guy holding up for 48 or 60 minutes and 48 minutes of guys coming at him every single play. They ain't gonna stop. They subbing in, and the guy that comes in is gonna be just as better than the one that just came out. They're not gonna stop. If Oklahoma can do that, then yeah, you'll have your 40-something, 20-something game or whatever. I just think that it's gonna be a tougher game in the first few quarters, and then eventually Oklahoma and the depth that they have will probably pull away late.
Now let me ask you this, Coach Seatbelt Mafia and Bishop. This just popped in old legend's head. Let's against that good against that good Michigan defense with the weapons that we got, say our receivers, our running backs, and Kanikas and H-back. If we hit them 15, 20 yards a pop through that whole game, and you know it's going to be hotter than the pit of Hades down there on that field. I look for Michigan to be gassed by the start of the third quarter. That defense, their defense, because is Michigan used to the Oklahoma Heat? That's where a lot of teams in early season have trouble playing Oklahoma.
That's gonna be a night game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
crap.
It's a night game.
Hey, don't get
They got game day coming.
It's still gonna be hot as shit.
Yeah, the outside temperature will be Lucifer. So but that's where a lot of teams have trouble with Oklahoma, is they're not used to because Oklahoma Heat is a mixture of dry and humidity.
That's it. That humidity gets you.
So,
come on, man. The fact is, yeah, I might be drinking the Kool-Aid, but it's a real good flavor. Because all I know is
I'm drinking fruit Crimson and cream Kool-Aid, brother.
Well, I'm gonna drink a juicy juice. A juicy juice. If y'all drinking all that, but look, the one difference between the defenses is this: Oklahoma plays a zone.
Yeah.
Zone blitz. Michigan plays a lot of man-to-man.
Yeah.
That is a very ballsy thing to do against a team that likes to spread the ball across the field. Is play man-to-man. So that means if you're man-to-man and your guy runs a slant across the field, that means you got to be on his ass and run all the way across the field with him. That sets up a lot of one-on-ones. And I just think that I don't think you have enough cornerbacks that can run 4 or 5 or 6, 9 routes back to back and not be tired. And then when they do another one, and then Deion Burks comes up under on a slant, is just too much. So they're going to have to do some zones against Oklahoma, because those double routes are going to kill them if they do man-to-man. And then you're going to lead the tight end one-on-one, and then you're going to lead the backfield running back one-on-one with a linebacker. That's a bad matchup. So you're going to have to do zone against Oklahoma in this game if you're Michigan. You cannot do man-to-man.
Yeah, Coach T. Bimmer said, OU OKC fan, we beat Bama too with a whack-ass offense.
And they beat Bama too with a whack-ass offense. So we can scratch that one off the book.
And that was last year. We like this is that I like our chances, because understand when you go 3 deep in every position, I like our chances to come out with the win. That much I do agree. Would I like us to put our foot on their necks? Absolutely, because I want to make us. As all we went through, I would like to really make a statement that game to put everybody else on notice. All that rhetoric and all those receipts are coming due, and this is the first receipt.
Exactly, Bishop.
Look at the last freshman that came to Oklahoma doing game day. Look what he did.
Yeah, Coach, but man, I agree. I see what you're saying, but I think even if they hang in early, man, I think third, fourth quarter armation, and whether it be a Koye or Wine or whoever it may be.
I
think and that's going to be for everybody we play, man. But when they're rotating in like they're going to be doing, they're not going to be tired. Fourth quarter, though, it's tired.
They're gonna be playing. What's that game? You put your right foot in. You put
The hokey pokey.
The hokey pokey.
They're gonna be doing the hokey pokey with all them damn guys, man. Like, damn, coach, they still bringing them in. But I mean,
And let's
that's just it.
and there's an X factor. I'm going to say it, and Jason don't like the X factor, but the X factor that we don't talk about is that little guru that hardly gets mentioned, and that's Smitty. He's got these guys fit as fiddles.
No, if you're gonna say an X factor, if we're gonna do X factor, it has to be special teams.
Well, that's true, Coach.
Special
going,
teams.
but you got to have the strength and conditioning for the special teams.
Well, not really. If you have depth, if you have elite depth. Now let's not get it twisted. Those guys are in shape. Those guys are ready. They are tired of hitting each other. They're ready to hit somebody else.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be if Michigan comes out and they run the ball with some zone reads and get a few yards here and there, they're going to try to keep the ball out of OU's hand. I think that Oklahoma's defense is going to be up for the challenge, but don't be surprised and everything, man, if that young man Underwood tries to get involved with his feet as well. One thing against Oklahoma you cannot go east to west. Mm-mm. They will run your ass down. They are that fast. But if I'm going to be honest and politically correct, I think it will be a blowout, but I'm trying to just be that guy that says, you know what, it's going to be a tight game. So when it is a tight game, damn, coach, you were right. I know. When it's a blowout, I'd be like, yo, what, man, my bad. I was wrong.
hey, you'll be glad to be wrong. You'll be glad to be wrong.
Man, look, when was the last time that we blew somebody out in Norman besides Alabama? Be honest. When was the last time we blew somebody out that was a good defensive team? Think about it. Who was the last?
I'm going to say the jump around game against Texas Tech.
No, we had one before that.
Okay, we had one after or before?
We had one before that.
Oh, okay.
What game were you thinking of, Coach?
Oh, it's easy. TCU Gary Patterson when Rodney Anderson went crazy.
Yeah.
It was 42-7. It was 42-7 halftime. I mean, no, it was 40.
Yeah.
It was 40. It was 40. Rodney scored 3 touchdowns before halftime.
Yeah.
So, and that was against a great defense. But what had happened was they had a what? They had a freshman at a quarterback.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will say this. If that quarterback wants to run, the Three Musketeers will meet them. And they got bad intentions on their mind.
Hey, off the press, my brother-in-law has told me, per and from Wes Goodwin's mouth, he is daring people to run between the A and B gap. He is daring people to run the ball between the tackles and the guards. Because that means you're helping Oklahoma out because they're going to blitz from the end and they're forcing you to go in the middle. They are stout in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But look, man, we all know what Oklahoma's going to do. I think we're tired of talking about it. I think as OU fans, we're just ready for Oklahoma to start putting boots to ass. And then people can say
that again. I had to put my good ear to this. Say that again.
Put boots to ass.
Yeah, I would thank you.
I'm gonna get a shirt made. Oklahoma puts boots to ass.
One game at a time.
One
There it is.
game at a time.
If we stay
Coach, you
healthy,
going?
if we stay healthy,
Coach, you going to be on tonight?
yeah, man, I'm gonna go on here, man, at 6 o'clock, man. I gotta jump on, and I was gonna just stay on your show and just talk about it, but I'm tired of all this John Mateer stuff, man. And then I'm tired of hearing this guy, the SEC podcast guy, and what he feels like Oklahoma's gonna do and this and that. And I'm saying, do people really watch video and watch film these days? Or is it, I heard somebody say something about Oklahoma, so it must be true?
It's from reading the National Enquirer, known as YouTube, and listening and drinking the rat poisoning.
Seatbelt, let me ask you a question, because I think that, you've been a long time OU fan. I remember you were telling me that. When was the last time Oklahoma's defense was mentioned in the same presence as a SEC defense? Alabama, Georgia, LSU, and all them. Be honest.
In my opinion, you got to go back to Lehman and Calmus and all them. I mean, McCoy
Yes.
and they
Yes.
were good. In my
Yes.
opinion, man, you got like I haven't seen very many in my life. If I'm being real with you, I'm 44 years, man, and that's the biggest one I remember. Uh, we've had some decent ones, man, but all them ones, like all through the 2000s, like, to me, we weren't that great at all at defense ever.
And I like to double down. I go back to the years when we actually won the Natty. That defense was so dominating that trying to score on it was when you scored, you were happy just to score. And it would behoove me if we're able to go and do that this year. It would set precedents, but we still got to go do it. But if they are like that,
Okay.
I'm telling you,
I
I was going to say the 2000.
Go ahead, Mike.
What? Oh, I was going to say 2000 would be for me because you had Torrance Marshall, Rocky Calmus, Jeremy Wilson Guest, JT Thatcher. The list goes on and on. And that defense was rock freaking solid. I mean, now I could go back on you.
We won that year. We shut Winky down, completely down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say a different year.
Go ahead. It's probably one I'm thinking of right now.
The last time Oklahoma had a really, really good defense that could compete with the Georgias, the Alabamas, and the LSU. You remember the year and everything, man, when they had Ronnell Lewis?
Yes.
David King, all those big boys up in the middle. And they were scoring the 50 and 60 points on people, but people wasn't scoring that many defense. Oklahoma has always been great when their defense has been great. Offense was just an appetizer.
Yeah.
So Brent Venables is bringing back that nasty defense and everything. So if you can keep people from scoring 15 and 16 and let's say under 20, and then your team can score 30, the victory margin is 10, 12 points. So Oklahoma is going to be good this year, and everybody's saying the defense is going to be good. I think the offense is going to open a lot of eyes because the defense is going to give you a lot more opportunities to score more points.
Right, coach.
If you give teams 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Now, let's just look at what it worth. When Texas did it to us, when we didn't have no quarterback, when we had a tight end playing quarterback, we went 3 and out 9 times. 9.
That was the worst thing I've ever been to in my life, man. I took my son for his first OU
9 times, and they beat us 49-0. So if you give this offense 5 or 6 3 and outs, it's gonna be a long day for you because the more times
Mm-hmm.
they get you go 3 and out, that defense gets better. They get nastier because now it comes to I don't want to be the one to give them a touchdown. I don't want to be the one to let them gain the first down. I don't want to be the one to make them get momentum going. I'm going to shut that shit down. Excuse my language. I'm going to shut that down. So Oklahoma is in a great position this year, man, to do something that everybody's been asking for. I always hear it. I would have loved to have had a Lincoln Riley offense with a Brent Venables defense. Well, guess what? This year you're gonna get it.
It's it. You gonna get it. You gonna
Yeah,
get it,
and
coach.
the thing is, Coach, is that you hit it right on the head. But the thing is you know, once if we jump up 21 points on you, are you going to recover from that with our defense?
Thank you.
Well,
Exactly.
here's
Exactly,
the big difference.
seatbelt.
Seatbelt. No, here's the difference. Remember when OU was always up on Iowa State or so and so with Lincoln 21-0, and then you turn back on the TV and OU in a damn dogfight in the fourth quarter?
You could
Yep.
guarantee it.
You give this team 21 points, yeah, but go ahead, turn the damn TV off because it's over.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
over.
what I'm.
So
No, I agree with you. And you, like I said, you're those most team. I mean, I'll say every team offensive line. I'd hate to be the offensive line, man. Third and fourth quarter against that D line.
Mm-hmm.
are they how many now, Lord forbid, anybody gets hurt on the offense. Now you're really in trouble. But nobody is deep on the offensive line like Oklahoma. B
That's
Coach
right.
Coach B he can go 3 deep across the
On
board.
any position.
Boomer.
Across the board.
And I tell you what
Boomer.
else we got the best in the nation is our quarterback room, man. Our backup situation's beautiful.
Look, I'm looking forward for Michael Hawkins to come in game 1 and make a statement.
Exactly.
And I don't want
I
him to
am.
come in and hand the down ball off. I don't want him to come in for garbage time. Come in and run the same playbook as John Mateer just ran. Don't come in here and hand the
Yep.
damn ball off 13, 14 damn times. Put the ball in his hands. Let him go out there and make some plays because if anything does happen, you need for him to be locked and loaded and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I
The
Yep.
think
coaches do that.
that's why there's not very many times I could say that, God forbid, I don't want nothing to happen to Mateer. But if something was, man, I don't. I think Hawkins can take us and win just as many games.
Not
Well,
only
he's
that,
Yep.
the double down off of seatbelt from the piggyback. He's more schooled than ever before, along with his gifted ability.
what other
Mm-hmm.
defense is going to give this offensive line that much problems that this defense, I mean, this offense has seen everything because they see it every day from Brent Venables.
Yeah.
He's I tell you right now, JJ said they're not giving the information to the offense. They're trying to eliminate and annihilate the damn offensive line.
Wow.
And I love when the DBs are talking shit to the wide receivers.
Yeah. That's coach. I was going to bring that up. How long has it been since we've seen a fall camp at Norman, Oklahoma, where the players are getting chippy with each other during the practice week? I mean, I'm loving this.
Look, that's back to your Derek Strait days. Derek Strait and all them,
Yes.
they'll get up in your ass and tell you, come across the middle if you want to. And do
I'm
you
knocking
really
you on
want
the fast break.
Appreciate you,
do you really
D-Mac.
want it in the chops?
Yup. Derek White.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. Big salute.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I'm excited, man. Like I said, we can talk football all day, every day.
Oh
I
yeah.
think people are finally realizing that we made a mistake about Oklahoma. I think the AP
Mm-hmm.
put us in the right situation, the right place. I think we are
Yep.
18, 17, somewhere around there. I don't want to be too high because I don't want to start doing the rat pause and then drinking the Kool-Aid. I want everybody to be hungry. I want everybody to be, angry and upset, disrespected. I think that we gain momentum when we feel disrespected.
Hey, Coach, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we will see UK Dan in the rotation this year?
Yes.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, you must do
I
that.
think we live in a day and age right now where you're going to see everybody on the field. I don't believe in giving scholarships to guys to sit their ass on the bench and hold a clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
And to second that, also think of the NIL that goes on. In this day and age, you can't afford for money to sit on the sidelines.
Mm. Seatbelt.
Hey, Coach,
Yeah,
I was just
go
gonna
ahead.
say,
Go ahead.
man,
Seatbelt.
what's had me so excited here of late, man, is I can't remember the last time we've heard about such a strong defensive backfield. Our corners and safeties, man, like I'm stoked
Hey,
about it.
Cortland Guillory is going to be a problem.
Man,
A
man,
bad
Be
problem.
a problem. And
Coach,
and
did you get to listen to Damian Mackey and
yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
Yeah.
sir.
man,
Yes,
that
sir.
that really got me thinking, man. We could have a lockdown backfield, bro, and then our safeties are knocking heads off.
Yeah. And
All I'm saying is I do not want to see it on Sports Center. Mike Boganowski Jr. coming across the middle, and the wide receiver don't see his ass coming. That's gonna be that's gonna be that's gonna be a flat line decision. I think that get the smell salt ready and get the damn cart ready because somebody's gonna get hurt.
Coach, you're pumping me up, brother.
Hey man, look, I officiated 3 games last week, and one kid I was talking to, his name is Xavier. He goes to Providence Day, a private school. Dude, 6'8", 315 pounds.
Woo!
But
that's a big boy.
but God forgive me for saying this. Clumsy as hell. They got him playing defensive tackle. I said, y'all need to put his ass on the offensive line because he can't go north to south. He just can't. Make him go left to right and shuffle his feet because you can't move him, but he can't blitz. He was running, man. When he squat down, pants just fall down, ass crack all showing, and then by the time he stands up, the play's already gone.
I can't
By the
breathe.
time he stands up to go get the ball, the play's over. we blown out whistle like, young man, you need to hey coach, you need to put him somewhere else, coach, because he just causing a lot of problems in the middle of the field. That's all he's doing.
Hey, coach.
But
Yeah, hey, poor young man.
hey man, I see it firsthand now, man. I don't coach no more, but I'm a line judge and the back judge, and I get to see football every day, and I love it, man. Just being out there and watching talent just in front of me, and then calling games, man. It just makes me feel so good, man, to be around football. And I love when football's back because it makes everybody feel a little bit different.
And
Hey,
I want to say,
Seatbelt.
go ahead.
Last year I was doing halftime shows. Do you want to join me, Coach and Bishop, when I do a halftime show this year?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I'll be able to bring in 8 people doing my live show.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna watch some
Okay.
live. We're gonna have some live game footage, and
yeah.
we're gonna watch the game live while we're doing a live
Announced
stream.
on this show. Yeah.
Hey, Coach.
Kim Hurst said, "Sound like a little Jimmy joke, Coach." Little Jimmy, little Jimmy,
Hey, Coach.
little Jimmy.
if you got the seats, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you on your show this evening.
I'll send you a link.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'll send you a link. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
blank.
I'm finna hop off here. I got to get on the road. I love you guys, and I will catch y'all. Legend, thank you for having me on, Coach. As always, Bishop. Much love,
Man,
Boomer Sooner.
hey,
I'll
Much
hit
take,
y'all.
love to you.
hey,
Big
take
salute.
care of yourself, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
take
for
care of
Always a
coming on,
yourself.
pleasure.
Seatbelt
Always,
Mafia. Love you,
always.
brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Y'all be safe.
All right. Yeah, man. That's
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Seatbelt Mafia. I'm kind of piggybacking off of Coach. I'm going to start bringing in common people in the chat to my show.
it
So
makes it
so
better,
y'all
man.
can.
It makes it better, man. You
It
get some
does.
guys in there, man, and it starts a dialogue and it starts to form a bond with your fan base and your subscribers and your listeners, man. It just makes everything so much fun.
And
So with
I
that,
hope you don't think I'm stealing your thunder, Coach, because I'm not.
Man, look,
It's just
there's
you're
so
such,
much love. It's so much love to go around, man. I don't let that stuff bother me, man.
yeah,
I
because
got
yeah,
you're such a mentor, you and Bishop, to me, understanding the verbiage of the game and how
yeah,
to play. So I'm just following the footsteps of my mentor, brother.
yeah. And let me say this to all our family members. You are family members. Don't hesitate. Hey, send your emails out to both of these men and subscribe and share this content because the best is yet to come. And believe it or not, hey, we're all here, bleed crimson, and we're ready for the rock and roll.
Oh yeah,
One love.
One love.
it's gonna be entertaining, man. Like I said, I love it. I think a lot of us and everything, man, are excited, and we can't wait till this season starts. And yeah, Thunder, OU Sooner, Texas fans making crap up, man. Look, they're gonna make all kind of stuff up, man. I told you they need the credibility for John Mateer to be scrutinized.
Hmm.
Who's the Who's the greatest hitter of all time in your mind?
The greatest who?
Hitter, baseball hitter of
Hitter?
all time. Yeah.
Oh crap! I mean, you'd have to go with Barry Bonds. I mean,
Why do people not talk about him?
because the steroids,
Exactly. Pete Rose, because of the gambling.
because the
Mark
gambling,
McGuire, because of the
because
steroids. Sammy Sosa, because of the steroids.
and
You
cork in the
know,
bat.
so a lot of people, and like I said, those guys, yes, they did some things and everything to diswarrant that. I get it. But I'm saying trying to make a young man feel bad and look bad because he's getting the same type of hype that others are getting. You didn't hear one thing bad about Material while he was out there rotting in Washington State.
Exactly.
You didn't hear anything negative about him. But now he's at Oklahoma. Oh, we got to find shit on him. We can't let Oklahoma get all this glory. Can't let Oklahoma get all this shine. We got to find some dirt on. So they go and try to dig up all kind of dirt on him just so they can say, well, the reason why he won the Heisman, well, he did this and did that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It
Exactly,
doesn't.
Coach.
It doesn't matter. You can't prove that that young man did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
100, Coach.
yeah, I would end with this: is you always know when people are scared of you when they try to search for any and everything to discredit you. And when the dust settles and everything is said and done, we stand in the end zone, scored another touchdown while they're still picking their stuff off the ground. Boomer.
that's the
It,
main reason I never wanted to get into politics because they'll dig up shit on you, man, for no reason whatsoever. And I think it's very sad. I've had similar things like that to where people was like, well, coach, you illegally recruited this guy and we seen you over his house last night. And I'm with my wife somewhere on a vacation. And my name got brought up talking about I'm trying to recruit kids behind. So people are going to do it. And if you fall victim to it, that's on you. But I'm just saying, it ain't worth. Okay, let's just say, what if? And this is a big if. What if he did do that? What happened 3 years ago affects what he's doing right now.
Exactly.
3 years ago, 3 years ago, I was doing all kind of stuff and everything. 3 years later, I wouldn't be caught dead doing that kind of stuff and everything. Doesn't mean that
And
I'm a
see,
bad
Coach,
person. It's just that you just mature and you get older.
help me understand. We live in America, home of the free. Why is it that three ordinary Joes like me, you, and Bishop can go out and bet on sports, but when it's a person involved with the sports, they can't and they become scrutinized. I've never understood that.
It's a code of ethics. It's a code of ethics. Like if if you're a lawyer, you can't, of course, go and break the law. If you're a policeman, you can't go and break the law. You can't accept any type of gifts or any kind of favors and all that.
Oh,
It's just a stigma
Yeah.
of if if you're playing in the NFL, if you're an official in the NFL, you can't bet on games, even though that you're not officiating that game. You can't bet on that game because they would say, "Well, how do we know you've never betted on any games that you've refereed?" So then it starts that question of now my integrity, now my integrity, and now my word is not worth shit no more.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know, Coach. Oh well. Hey,
I mean,
Coach.
I bought my nephew who's in college. I bought him. We went out to Raising Cane,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought him dinner because my nephew. Next thing y'all know, NCAA called him talking about some sports agent bought him dinner. We saw him eating with dinner with some guy, and he looked like a sports agent. I had to call NCAA and say I'm his uncle. I bought him Raising Cane. So it just the perception and what it perceives. There's always somebody that got eyes on you if they think that you are getting special treatment.
Yeah, I got you,
Like,
Coach.
there's only been one bad official that I've ever seen, and that was an official that was in the NBA who, yes, Thunder OU, he was point shaving. He was officiating games that he was point shaving. He's in prison right now. So
yeah,
it is what it is, man. I don't worry about that kind
and
of
don't forget about that crooked umpire, Angel Hernandez.
man. Look, let me tell you. So it'll be all right, man. Like I said,
Yeah, it'll be all right.
But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I gotta go on my show here in 10 minutes, man. And like I said, yeah, you can jump on. We'll continue this and everything, man. Or if you want to
Well, Coach, I was going to tell you, I got your email, but it's empty. I don't see the link.
I'll send you another one. I'll send you another one.
Okay, brother.
I'll send you another one.
And what was you going to hop on? Was you going on here in about 20 minutes or so?
I'll be on right here about 6:10.
About 6:10. Okay,
Yeah, about
that'll be
20 more
7 minutes. Okay, Coach. Well, guys, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Coach, you are family on this channel. You are welcome on this channel. I love you to death. You're my mentor.
Always. I appreciate that, man. Like, man, I'm just trying to be a good guy. That's all I try to be, man. It's a good guy, man. That's it.
And if you can give me just a little bit, I will join you on your show.
Take your time, big dog. Take your time,
guys. I just checked my thing on my phone, and we're at 789 subs on my channel.
There you go. There you go.
I'm trying to hit 1,000 before toe hits leather on opening kickoff. It's not going to happen.
That's a big ask. That's a big ask.
That is a big ask. But
yeah,
we're what, 211? Yeah, 211 away.
Where you at? You said you at 7 what?
789.
Yes, you got 211 to go.
Oh.
211 to go.
That might be asking me to go find Jimmy off.
Nah, man. You'll get it. You'll get it, man. Just keep hitting that record button, man. Keep sharing and putting out content, man. They'll come. Like I said, I've never thought that, and I've been on exactly 1 year last week. 1 year. I've been on 1 year. I have 366 in 1 year.
Good
So-
job, Coach. You're
So,
got
so trust me.
guys in my chat. If you're not already, go over to Coach Rick's channel, subscribe to him. Let's get him to 500 so he can start getting monetized. Coach
There we go.
always brings the juice. He always has the fire.
Always.
If it wouldn't have been for Jason Watkins, I would have never known Coach Rick's. We met through Jason. So,
Oh, yeah.
guys,
And then
before we get out of here,
Lost family.
like Lost Family, I want
Yes,
me
sir.
and Coach from the bottom of our hearts, thank y'all for joining in the chat today. If you don't mind, subscribe, hit the like button like you owe rent money. Share the video. Here in about 4 minutes, Coach is going to be going on. Y'all hop over. I'll be on here in about 20 minutes or so with him. This is the legend, Coach. See you in a little bit, brother. We
All right,
love
take
you.
care, big dog. Take care, big dog. You have a good one.
You too, brother. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the backside.